Question is, okay, fine, 3 years, many may argue, even the Gen Z protests and everything, you must have slowed down the president to a huge extent. Do you feel that this president is being judged a bit too harshly on his third anniversary?
No, we are not judging the president too harshly. And I would want to also tell Hans that we judge and we assess any government by what they do, not what they say. And exactly what we can see as Kenyans. You know, when the government today, the Kenya Kwanza regime, led by President Ruto, it made so much promises to the Kenyan public. Remember the hope they sold to Kenyans. You know, people had a lot of hope with this regime. We saw a paradigm shift once we would get this man to power, but he has become a letdown. Our cost of living has skyrocketed, and you see when we cannot afford actually the basic. We cannot afford. Kenyans cannot afford the basic. Then everything becomes a failure. Because you cannot tell us that you're doing extensive and expensive infrastructures when students themselves, they cannot even access affordable education, when our hospitals cannot even barely maintain the operations. There's no medicines. You know, the doctors themselves, they are living in an environment, or they're working in an environment that is almost, you know, unbearable. Those are the minimal and the basic things that the mwananchi in the ground needs to feel the impact. Their pockets are empty. And when I hear these people of UDA, when they go to their meetings there, wanasema kazi ni kazi, pesa mfukoni. I tried to fight this pesa mfukoni, and you cannot fight it. It was just a slogan, just words. And these merely words, they cannot sustain an economy, they cannot sustain people. We cannot live on hopes and words that are being given by the Kenya Kwanza regime. You know, the cost of living has become the President Ruto's biggest failure. And a government must relieve the burden of Kenyans. Today,